Not being a good cameraman. Alright team, so just a quick, short, easy video on my fire starting kit. So we'll go through it and some of my reasoning, some of my methodology behind what I have in my kit. And then we'll get a quick fire going and boil up some water. And I'll show you a quick trick for hanging your pots that can be life-changing. Coming up. You gotta drop it. You want me to throw it, you gotta drop it. So when I approach fire starting, I do it so just like I do with my communication. So I think about a pace plan, if it were. Now this particular pack is a Kifaru bag, and it's my work in progress for replacing my fire starting kit during the smash and grab. So I'm looking forward to hearing your comments down below about what I have in here, about rigs as an awesome cameraman, and things we could add in, take two, or whatever the case is. The reason I do like this particular bag is because of the way it's organized and the fact that I can just drop it into any pack or bag or truck. I'm going out with the wife camping, I can just throw it in with our stuff for that as well. So I kind of dig it. But I will say that in addition to my fire starting kit, I always have a knife on me, and a good knife. You're gonna be able to use it for fire starting, whether you're just using it to strike ferro rods, split wood, whatever the case is. This particular one, this Moore knife, is good to go. I have some electrical tape on it, which can be used for any number of purposes, very multi-use, and then it has a small ferro rod. It's not my primary one, but it does work. And of course, with a 90-degree spine, you can use that to strike your ferro rods as well. So that's one of my go-tos. And then in addition to this, I also carry a lighter wrapped in some duct tape. In this particular case is my red one with orange tape. I like that because if I drop it, I can see it, and I always remove the child safety proof as well. It has about 6 feet of tape on it. So in the kit, I have 2 outer compartments and then 1 center one. On either of the outer side compartments, I keep tinder, as it were. On the one side, I have an old Blackbeard fire starter, and then I also have some dead grass and some pieces that I've picked up along the way. You always want to think about your next fire when you're working your current fire, if that makes sense. And Riggs, he just wants to think about sticks. The other side, open this up, I have some more tinder, and then I also have a piece of fat wood, which you can use with that 90-degree spine from your knife to help scrape off some of those pieces to help get a flame going. In the center compartment, I got a small tin with a flint and steel and some char cloth. I haven't used this particular one to make any more char cloth, but that is definitely on the list to do. Some weatherproof storm matches with a couple extra striker pads. Keep a ferro rod wrapped up in duct tape, again using some high-vis colors. Actually, I have 2 magnifiers. One is a cheap Life Sport gear one, and then the other one is just a good lens to help use on a sunny day as well. I have a small piece of Kevlar cordage that I have, and it's about a 4 feet hank of it, and I have this in preparation for use of friction fires. And just like that, Riggs wants you to check out Outdoor Basics, man. Outstanding Scott with a lot of good military and civilian experience, and he's a real down-to-earth dude with an outstanding channel, so make sure you go check him out. I got a small stick of chapstick with a little bit of cotton ball inside, which is used for everything from extending fire as well as keeping your lips nice and supple.
If you want some friendly advice, take a haircut and take a bath. Wouldn't get hassled so much.
I also have a small striker, came with one of my ferro rods as a backup. Some wet fire starting proof tinder. Some handful of cotton balls wrapped in Vaseline and then wrapped up, and these things are just fantastic. Hey team, when it comes to gear, there's a couple places for you to check out. The first one is my website, stokermatic.com, for a lot of outstanding stuff there. The second one is my Amazon influencer page, all links below. And then I have some other fire starting tenders here as well. I also have another small lighter wrapped in some Gorilla Tape. Right, so PACE, if you weren't tracking, is just a small acronym used specifically as it relates to communications. But again, I think this is something that we should be using in relationship to everything, including how many sticks that we have to throw. What? So P is your primary, A is your alternate, C is your contingency, and E is that emergency. So again, that's 4 ways of starting a fire, right? If one doesn't work, you have another one. If that one doesn't work, you got another, and you can work all the way down. In this particular kit, I think I have about 5 ways of starting a fire. On hanging a pot, man, it's life-changing. Well, all right, well, let's get this fire going, get this pot on the boil. So up at the top, I just have an end of the line bowline, and then using a doggle, I got it wrapped around the tree branch and then run down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the pot as low as I possibly need it to, and then tie in a taut line up towards the end of the rope. Then using a lark's head and a doggle, I'm going to suspend the pot over the fire, and I can raise or lower it using that taut line, and it's going to help maintain some friction to keep it where I need it. All right, team, so there you go, man. That's Stoker's Fire Starting Kit. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and we'll keep this conversation rolling. Appreciate all you guys. Until then, you stay out there, you keep grinding, and you stay stoked.